Hello there, guys. It's Champions League night today, and yes, what do we know about Champions League? Good, great football, great atmosphere. Everybody's watching. Guys, girls, boys, ladies, and gentlemen, they are all watching, and you would not expect your club to be fumbled or to fumble in front of everybody. But it's Champions League night, and this is Champions League history that is being played today. A lot today and tomorrow. There's a lot of Champions League history here that in the teams that play in the Bayern Munich, the Real Madrid, the Atletico Madrid. Even though Atletico Madrid has been a flop, but Barcelona, even though Barcelona has not won it in 3 years now. Liverpool, PSG. Uh Even though PSG has just won it once, but they still have like a lot of stories beating the Barcelonas and like that. Well, going straight to the games of today and after tomorrow, uh, first of all is Atletico versus Barcelona. In the first leg, we saw Atletico beat Barcelona 2-0 away. And now, Barcelona is coming to the Atletico's Madrid home stadium to play against them. And then we know what happened the last time Barcelona came. Atletico Madrid battered them 4-0. Even though yes, there was some you can say there was some shenanigans and there was some kubasi and there were some happenings, but they still battered them 4-0. And what do we expect today? Now, I expect a very good game, but also I expect it to be locked because to be frank, I don't rate this Atletico Madrid coach, Diego Simeone. Yes, sometimes he has popped off, sometimes he has come out of his shell, and sometimes he has done some crazy things that we don't even expect. That saying, oh, Diego Simeone can attack like this, oh, Diego Simeone can do some mid blocks and some things like that. But knowing him fully, having a 2-0 win or a 2-0 lead is going to say, Basa, come at me. Let me see what you have for me. Asifik, let me see what you have for me. What do you have prepared for me? And then in doing all of that, it's surely going to lead with to Barcelona goals because Barcelona will surely score. They will surely score because you can't tell me Yamal, Rashford, even though some Barcelona fans are blaming him, Lewandowski, Lopez, all of these guys, Pedri, Gavi is even back also again. Even Frankie De Jong is also back again. So with all of these players, I don't think it's not going to be possible for Barcelona to score. But the thing is, how is Atletico Madrid going to approach this game? How are they going to attack Barcelona? And are they going to take the flaws or going to use the flaws against of Barcelona against them? Now, the flaws of Barcelona is their defense. Their key defenders are not on good form this season. They are Araujos, Gerard Martin. Joao Cancelo is the only one trying to push them, even the Baldis, and even Kunde. These guys are not on full form this season. And the attack has been the one pushing them. And when the defense puffs off, you've seen a good game. Or probably maybe they'll keep a clean sheet and stuff like that. But the main thing or the main idea is how is Atletico Madrid going to look in this game? Are the attackers going to attack? Are the attackers going to defend? And we saw what Lamine Yamal. I think maybe I'll just find the stuff or the comments and then the reply, and then I'll show them after if I can. Yami Yamal was saying in his press conference saying that he hopes that I think he said uncle or brother or daddy Diego Simeone should let him have a one-on-one against like his defender or against his left back defender and stuff like that. And then Simeone came out to reply and said, if Yamal wants a 1v1, he should go and play table tennis or he should go and play tennis or he should go and play long tennis. I find it very funny, but yeah, it's just going to be a very good game, very, very good game. And can Barca do a remontada? That's the question. I think they can if they are not in their shell and if Atletico Madrid does not get an early lead. But the truth of the matter is, even if Atletico Madrid gets an early lead, it's still possible because we've seen it in games against these same two guys. Because I think this is going to be like the sixth time they're playing this season. Yeah, probably the sixth time they're playing this season. We've seen it against them a lot of times that Atletico Madrid can decide to behave like shit ass now. So let's just see. And in this game, I think for me, if I'm to predict, Barcelona should win and should go forward, should like go to the next stage. But I personally don't want it. And my bias is taking a hold of me right now. Let's just go. Let's just go. Let me leave all bias aside. Let me leave all bias aside because okay, Barcelona. I think Barcelona should have like a three. Ah, but I can't see them keeping a clean sheet against Atletico Madrid. Okay, let's just say 2-1. That means Atletico Madrid goes through. This is why I'm saying this is going to be a good game if Atletico does not score in the first minute. If Atletico scores in the good first minute, oh, okay. Let me just keep all bias aside, right? All bias aside. 2-1 Barcelona win today, but that means Atletico Madrid goes through. Now, to the next game, Liverpool versus PSG. We saw PSG beat Liverpool at home at the Parc des Princes, and now PSG is going to come to Liverpool and play the second leg. They're going to come to Anfield and play the second leg. Liverpool won their game in the weekend against who did they win against? Yeah, they won against Fulham, right? Yeah, so they won against Fulham and they kept the clean sheet. They played a very spectacular, nice game from Rio Gumoa, the Chelsea guy that they got from Chelsea. But Chelsea is helping everybody everywhere except from ourselves. We're helping every other person except from ourselves. Like even Gwe is helping Manchester City. We've seen Messi Mount help Manchester United, but that's just by the side. Now, we've seen this too, and we've seen a lot of these players play PSG and Liverpool. The last time Liverpool came to play against PSG, even in the last season, they actually did the same. This was the same fixture that made even PSG go ahead to go and win the Champions League. But seeing the way they played last season, PSG was on form. Batter. They don't really batter Liverpool, but the way they were playing, it made it seem like Liverpool can't do anything. And this was me saying Liverpool that won the league. Even though yes, it was a shit Liverpool team, but you could still see the togetherness in that team. Now there's not too much togetherness. They're trying to get it, but there's not too much togetherness in the team. What do I expect from this game? I expect a PSG win again. If there's only going to be an Remontada from Liverpool, that means it's going to be a spectacular first half from Liverpool. If not, I think the game will be dead and buried by the second half or by the end of the game. I don't think it's going to go to any extra time or any nothing like that. So what do I expect? I expect another 2-0 win by PSG. That's if PSG players have decided to shoot today. But if they decide not to shoot today, probably 1-0 or 1-1, and this will still make PSG go through. But what do I think? A locking score, what do I think is going to happen today? I think it's going to be PSG win by 2-0. PSG is keeping a clean sheet. Liverpool don't have any chance. They are going to be knocked out, and that will be the end of Liverpool's run in the Champions League for this season and probably also for next season. But Chelsea is behaving like shit. So now, final game for sorry, not final game. Tomorrow's game, which is I said final because Arsenal is going to play against Sporting. Let me just quickly touch that. That should be a win for us now. Probably 2-1. Scoring from set piece, corner kick, header, and then another one penalty. That's the way Arsenal scores this season. So, or maybe even an own goal. So that's just the way Arsenal scores. Let me just lock it in. 3-1 Arsenal win. I think they will not keep a clean sheet also again. So 3-1 Arsenal win. They're going to go through and probably they will meet Barcelona or Atletico Madrid. I do want them to meet Barcelona. But as I've predicted previously, they might meet Atletico Madrid. Now, to the last and final game that I'm going to talk about is FC Barcelona, FC Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid. Now, in the away fixture for Bayern Munich, they met They met against Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu. Now, this one is going to be at the Allianz Arena. The away leg for Bayern Munich was a very beautiful game, and it was a very nice game, actually. Nice game in the sense that there were a lot of chances. This is pure Champions League heritage. They played a very nice game of football, chances upon chances upon chances. It was just boiled down to the defense and to the goalkeepers. And then I explained that in that video. Probably I'll leave a link in this video, right? So it boiled down to that. This game is also probably going to boil down to that because I think Olise is still on fire. Harry Kane got a rest during the week. Luis Diaz is still on form. The defense is still okay. I was watching some videos from Vincent Company on how to defend and stuff, and then I was seeing some nice input and stuff like that. But is this going to be another remontada? Looks like we're expecting a lot of remontada this today and tomorrow, right? But is this going to be another remontada? Real Madrid fans, you are going to get battered. Real Madrid fans, you are getting battered. I'm predicting 3-0 for Bayern Munich. 3-0. I'm not even going too deep into it. 3-0. 3-0. Huh. 3-0. That's it. Nothing too much. 3-0. Real Madrid is getting battered by FC Bayern Munich. And Bayern Munich goes to the next round. And then we will see a match against Bayern Munich versus who? PSG. That's the end of the video, guys. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Tell me your predictions in the comment section. Who do you want to go through? Who do you want to win? Who is getting battered? Who is there going to be any remontada? As I've predicted in this game, no remontada by any team. Yes, and I'm confidently backing it. So tell me, comment, like, share, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Up the Chels.